Hi guys, so today I'm answering a few random questions. My go-to bass is my signature ESP bass. As you can see here, I got 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 of them. Couple 5 strings, 3 4 strings, and this here, most people know this as my #1 bass. It's the first one they built for me, and it's cream colored to honor, of course, Chris Squire and Randy Rhoads. And this is just the ultimate rock bass for me. Actually, any kind of bass for me. It just feels great. I know it's going to sound great. It plays great. The custom brass, of course, I did that myself. It puts a little bit of weight on it, but it's the best bass ever. To me, it's the coolest bass in the world. Okay, so one thing that sets it apart is that it's sort of based on a Thunderbird, okay? Now, this isn't a Thunderbird, but it's ESP's Phoenix bass, which is very similar to a Thunderbird. And these are great. This is a great bass too. The body's a lot bigger. This is just a little more user-friendly, and you can reach all the top notes of the neck. So they're both great basses, but this one here just fits like a glove. Alright, some of the custom stuff I have on the bass, of course, I talked about the metal already. The thumb rest, okay? For years and years, I was sort of a guy, I don't need a thumb rest. But it's really great. And I've come to love the thumb rest. When you're playing on the E string or whatever, you can really anchor your hand. And I found it's really great for me. And it has a passive and active switch right there. I could have done a pull knob. I just know that when I'm playing, I'm hitting stuff, and I just like to grab it and turn it all the way up. So I put a little small switch instead. Truth is, I run it passive all the time, but I just wanted to have it just in case if I felt like active, but really I don't use it all that much sometimes. And on the back, this is a kind of a unique thing. I thank my friend Aidan Mullen for the design. It just brings out the strap a little bit more. So it's very well balanced, and you can run around and whatever, but the guitar just sits real nice. Okay, here is my gold top 5 string. This is great. It's really awesome. Beautiful finish on it. As you see, the chrome pick guard, I made that as well. I cut that out of an aluminum pan, and I sent that into a motorcycle chroming place, and it came out great. Now I am holding Sandra, named after my wife, Alessandra. This is an awesome sunburst. I told them just match Jimmy Page's Les Paul. It looks a bit more like Ace Frehley's Les Paul to me, but it came out really nice. And now as far as 5-string goes, I'm kind of one of those guys, I play 5-string when I need to. If I don't have to, it's more comfortable to be playing rock songs on a 4-string. It just doesn't make sense. So I use these when the song calls for it. Alright, now I have a couple fretless basses, but this is the best one. This bass is super awesome. And the neat thing about this bass, there's actually a vlog about it. This is my old Carvin. When I first joined Dokken back in 2001 or so, I used this bass. It was my main bass actually, and it's super cool because it's so light. You just throw it around and it's awesome. And the truss rod snapped in it, and it sat in my garage in pieces for 15 years with shovels and rakes leaned against it. I know, it's really terrible. Carvin said you might as well throw it away. So you can actually watch the vlog on this. We'll put a link to it. I had to take off the fretboard and that's not an easy thing to do. I had to route it all off. I put a new truss rod, new fingerboard on it, new pickups, and I had to touch up the finish a little bit. But really, there's only signs of a few bad spots on it, really. But it's back in action, and it plays like no other fretless that I have. It's really something super cool. And I'm happy that it rose from the ashes and rocks again, because it really sounds great. This is my Carvin 6-string bass. I used to use this quite a bit, and it is a great bass too. This is a really great bass. I used to use this with the Michael Schenker group on Lost Horizons. There's a big fretless part in the middle and throughout the song. So this was the bass I used on that. Alright, so I don't use too many pedals. Sometimes use a chorus pedal. I use my overdrive pedal, and I'm going to do a separate video on that pretty soon. And another important pedal I use is my Boss octave pedal. Okay? Now this particular pedal, I think I bought in probably 1984. Okay, it's the same pedal. And I've compared this to the newer digital pedals. This one's more punchy and sounds better. The analog pedals are better. So this is a great pedal, Boss octave, what's it called? OC2, I should know that by now. This is a great pedal, can't go wrong with this. Alright, also if you have kids and you have guitars, if you lay them down like this, they're great train tracks for your kids to play on. Right, Leo?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to try to get into more of your questions in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thanks.